Bro, I was saying the SpongeBob flute part in the opening song just goes fucking hard.
And it led us down this rabbit hole you cannot believe.
And then I was like, you know what else goes hella hard? Hank Trill. Hank Trill goes real fucking hard, bro. Made this money from propane, bitch. Feel like Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch.
Bobby,
Whoa.
a little bitch. Anyways. God, it's
Fuck
complete.
Bobby,
No, good luck with that segue, Shinoda.
I'm trying.
fuck Bobby, he get no host. No host.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Anime Club After Dark, the podcast that delves into all things anime, manga, and otaku culture related. My name is Alex, but you can call me Senpai, and joining me tonight, we have our czar of source material, John.
I think this might be the last time I'm going to say this, but man, it's too early for this.
It may very well indeed, because you're going to a new sleep and work and school schedule starting next semester.
Yep. I'm going to be a morning person, and I hate it.
I hate it for you. I really do. And we have, like, 5 people are going to get this reference, but the average Royal Farms enjoyer, Shinoda.
Chicken is good. Fried chicken is real good.
You know, when you come up with these nicknames, it's going to be helpful if, like, more than 5 people in the world are going to understand the reference.
No!
Yo, shout out to my boys up in Maryland, though.
Yeah, right, though? I mean...
This is going to be for the people in the DMV.
All the times I've been up that way and you've never taken me to a Royal Farms, fuck you, Chinoda.
You too Floridian for that bullshit.
Excuse me, we have Wawa now. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, you
Bro,
do
this
have
is East
that.
Coast shit. Like I don't know what a Wawa is.
A Wawa
You guys have been
is
talking
like
about Wawa this entire time. Like we've been talking for like the last 30 minutes, and they said Wawa. I'm like, I don't know what a Wawa is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
It's a bougie gas station.
Bougie?
It's a bougie.
Yes, it's a bougie gas station. We shit you not.
What? I thought like ghetto shit happens at the Wawa. What are you talking about?
Oh, don't get me wrong. Some ghetto shit does happen, just like ghetto shit happens at the Waffle House down the street. But I mean, them sandwiches are fire that you get at Wawa. Not gonna lie.
John, it's
Anyway.
an experience. We'll take you when you next come over.
Bro, I don't want to go to Wawa now. Yo, it's bougie as fuck. But yeah, it's also hella ghetto outside. Like, what? What do you mean? Why do I want to go there?
Ghetto on the outside.
Oh, they sell hella food, though. I kind of want to try some.
They have really good mac and cheese as well. Anyway, the 3 of us have gotten together. It is the last episode of the Anime Club After Dark podcast for 2022. Woo! And that means it is time for the winter 2023 previews. That is what we are going to be doing tonight. So let's go ahead and get into it with more of our in-depth discussion. I guess I'll start off with something that I think myself and a lot of people are looking forward to this upcoming season, Vinland Saga Season 2. Let's go, boys! More Viking shit!
Yo, I've been waiting for this for so goddamn long, and I'm so freaking hyped. I know, like, that beginning part is just literally that, the beginning, so I'm excited to see where they go from here. Like,
The entire first season, literally like 20 plus episodes, is just the prologue. And it even says that in the final episode, like, end prologue, and I'm like, what the fuck?
when I saw that, I was like, what do you mean prologue? Like, all that was just a prologue? Like, what the fuck's about to happen? And we're about to see it.
I think
I'm hyped.
It's worth mentioning that the second season is not being done by WIT. It's being done by MAPPA. Pray for the animators at MAPPA, I guess.
Do you guys know why it got handed off?
So I do know that George Wada, who is the CEO of Studio WIT, recently did a interview where he talked about a lot of this stuff. And I haven't read it yet. I should have done it before we started, but no, I don't know the exact reason why it was handed off.
No idea.
But I mean, Wits kind of started doing its own thing, and I'm happy for them because some of the stuff we've gotten from them since, like chopping themselves off from some of the stuff they were attached to, has been pretty good. So,
man, the absolute hate for Attack on Titan that just bleeds through everything.
Hey,
you will never forgive Wit for that.
No, listen. I will give them credit for this. It made them more of an independent studio that could do their own thing, and for that I am happy. But no, it does seem like every studio seems to be throwing their second, third, fourth seasons at Mappa. It's like, hey, just do this for us. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yo, Mappa has been working so fucking hard. Like
the
so
announcement was
proud of
recently they got One Punch Man season 3.
Yeah, One Punch Man's gonna be done by Mappa, and I'm like, whoa, fuck, dude.
These people are never gonna sleep again.
They really aren't. I'm excited to see how it turns out.
I'm super looking forward to it. I love the first season of Vinland Saga. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times in this podcast. Like, one of my absolute favorite genres of fiction is historical fiction, which is definitely what Vinland Saga is. I'm so excited for more. I know we're getting an adaptation of the manga, which I believe is known as the Farm Arc? Question mark. I haven't read the manga. I'm sorry. I know I'm bad senpai.
How do you like Vinland Saga? You don't read the manga, bro.
Because I have other things to do. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why I haven't read the manga yet. I don't have a good answer for why I haven't.
Wait, which one of us has read the manga then? John?
I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I could have sworn it
Show
was
did
Alex.
too. No, Show also read the manga.
Oh shit, really?
Well,
I think it was Show. I swear someone else on here read the manga with me.
it wasn't me.
I thought it was you, but if it's not you, it has to be Show then.
No, I haven't read the manga. I probably should. Maybe you're right to call me out. I do know something else that has been announced about this is it has been picked up by Crunchyroll, but it has also been picked up by Netflix. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I'm assuming that in typical Netflix fashion, they're just going to drop all the episodes at the end of the season. So I
Either
think
that or
they probably just
do
picked it
the
up
fucking
for
JoJo thing and drop like 10 episodes at a time.
Well, I feel like if Netflix picked this up because they like, all right, we know Vinland Saga is like super popular, so we're picking up season 2 in typical Netflix fashion, right?
Yeah, not picking up the first season, but picking up the second season. Takagi-san.
Good old Netflix.
Fucking Takagi-san has been each of the 3 seasons of Takagi-san are available on 3 separate platforms exclusively. Fuck.
Don't you guys just love how licensing and all that bullshit works?
No, I don't. At all. Yeah, I really don't know what more else there is to say about it, except that I'm hella hyped for this, and I'm absolutely thrilled to see where the story of Thorfinn goes after what happened in season 1. I am super curious because one of my favorite anime villains, or I say villain antagonists of all time, is Askeladd from season 1 of Vinland Saga, and I'm really curious to see how season 2 is going to either meet or top that. It's a tall order.
Yeah, I haven't actually like watched the anime.
Oh my god.
I started watching it and then I stopped watching it because I was like, I'm just gonna go back to reading the manga. Thanks for I believe the first anime first opening? Is it the first opening? Is Survive Said the Prophet does the opening.
Yes.
And I think it's Mukanjo? Is that the opening song?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It got me to listen to them, so that was great. But yeah, after watching the anime, it just made me want to read the manga instead.
I mean,
Sean.
fair enough.
Oh.
Hey, fair enough. I mean, if that's what got you to read the manga, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
I think that the pacing in Vinland Saga in season 1 is that it's way too slow. Like, I get that it's supposed to be it's a good burn. It's a slow build up, and it does really well for someone who hasn't. If you've never read the manga, then obviously watching the anime I think is a good introduction to it because it's paced very well in my opinion for an anime. However, because I already read the manga beforehand, I was just like, oh fuck yeah, I remember this part. I'm gonna go back to read the manga. That's all it made me want to do.
You know, you mentioned the OP. I'm really surprised you didn't mention the first ED because it's done by one of your favorite people ever.
I don't remember the ED.
Eimer.
I don't remember the ED, honest.
It's really good. It's got that nice slow melodic build-up thing going on that Eimer is known for, and I really liked it. But anyway, that's Vinland Saga Season 2. I'm looking forward to it, as is apparently literally everyone else on the planet. So, yeah. What do you got for us, John? I'd like to point out before you go forward, though, that everything that John is going to talk about tonight, he has read.
I have read, or I am currently reading, or I have read and dropped. However, I mean, in typical me fashion, yes. Of course, everything on my list is something I've read, because I read a lot of stuff. Like,
surprise.
There's well over 400 manga and I'm concurrently reading.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
There's just don't worry about it. Anyway. Oh man, I have too many tabs open. I don't remember.
Yeah, same.
There it is. God, I always hate doing this review because it's like not only do I have all the tabs for the stuff I want to talk about open, I also open up stuff that you guys talk about because I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't seen this trailer yet, or I kind of want to see what it's about. I want to listen to the music in the trailer. But anyway, for the first on my list, I have Ningen Fushin, adventurers who don't believe in humanity will save the world. Now, I think the story of this is really good. I read the manga, not the light novel. I actually just picked it up, I want to say like 2 months ago, so I'm actually, I didn't even know it was getting an anime. So that was surprising when I was going through the list, and I was like, oh, I actually read this manga. So, the story is about 4 adventurers who just, like, they hate humanity because, like, for one reason or another, they got kicked out of their parties, or they're, like, scorned by their professional ship, because one of them's, like, he's a priest, but he delves into worldly desires, so they shun him because he's like, oh, you're a priest, you're not supposed to have sex.
Hell yeah, horny priest, let's fucking go. I love that trope.
Yeah, and like, it starts off really funny, but it's it's about the power of friendship. I know that sounds cheesy, but it's about the power of friendship and relationships, and it's everything that Kiesniver wish it fucking was.
God, really, John?
Wow, that fucking
really
shade.
Going back
Speaking
to
of
this?
someone who will never forgive an anime for something, holy shit.
I'm never forgiving Trigger for making Kiesniver so bad. Never forgiving them.
And the crazy thing is, it's written by the same person who ended up writing Magia.
I know. And like, anyway, point is, Kiesniver, its premise was about like relationships and bonds, right? Which is like, it's okay, that's great, power, friendship, whatnot. The execution was just poor in my opinion.
Yeah, your problem is not the story of Kiesniver, it's how the story was executed.
Yeah, the story is fine, like the setting is fine. But for this one, I don't even know what the shorthand is for this one. I can't reach it. No, there's no fucking shorthand for it.
There's gotta be. There's shorthand for everything.
It's in Japanese. I can't read those moon runes.
There's
anyway,
probably going to be a translation.
I mean, I would assume that
shorthand.
the shorthand is just probably Ningen Fushin?
Maybe. Mayhaps. I have no idea. Again, I can't read moon rune.
Only reason I say that is because the English title is Ningen Fushin, adventurers who don't believe in humanity will save the world. So I'm assuming the Japanese shorthand is just Ningen Fushin.
Mayhaps. However, the studio that's doing this is Geek Toys.
Geek Toys.
Geek Toys. What a funny fucking name. But I really like the story for this. It's about the power of friendship. It's about bonds and stuff. It's got a little bit of comedy, but also the background of a lot of the characters, like how they get fucked over and how they overcome their trauma and become like an adventurer party group. And then they also become strong enough to save the world. Like, it's overall a good story in my opinion. It's not too serious, but also it's not like pure comedy. I think it's a good adventure, and for once, it's not an isekai. So there's that.
What?
I know, right? It's something that I'm excited for that's not an isekai. Oh man.
Who are you and what have you done with John?
Are you sure there isn't an isekai element in there, John? There must be something.
I mean, it's got that whole
No, it's
adventure
just-
party thing going, but that's about it.
Yeah, like it's just middle-aged adventure party. Like it's a typical high fantasy. Is this high fantasy? I don't know what.
I'm looking at the trailer. There's nothing high about this.
I don't. I know the production value doesn't look too good in my opinion. But like I said, I care more about the story.
Why does the main character look so basic, John?
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk shit about Nick. He's the best freaking party leader.
Wait, his name's Nick?
Yeah, his name's Nick.
There's a character called Zim in here. Oh my god, what?
Anyway, I'm pretty excited for this. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna think it's mid. Again, I think the story is really nice. Everything else about the anime looks pretty bad though. Like the music looks basic, the animation looks basic, which is a shame because it's a good story.
I mean, to be fair, it is being done by Geek Toys, whose biggest claim to fame right now is probably Data Live Season 4.
Yeah. They also did Plunderer, but Plunderer wasn't
That
great.
sucked.
That's not anything good to talk about.
I know.
I believe, didn't they also do Hinsky?
I don't know. Yes, they did.
They did do
Hensky.
Hinsky. That was, ooh. That was something else.
Oh god, they did Rewrite.
Oh
Rewrited.
no.
Oh shit, Geek Toys. Oh no. All right, so the anime is probably gonna suck. However, go read the source material, guys. At least go give the manga a try. The manga is pretty good. I'm thinking about picking up the light novel.
All right. Well, Chinoda, what do you got?
Alright, boys, are you ready for a lolly that...
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. I thought
Yes, I am.
I thought you were gonna say, "Are you ready, kids?" And I was like, "Oh god, the trap remix."
Here we go!
Bum ba 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 bum ba
I'm
bum.
gonna get sued by Nickelodeon. Oh my god.
Context for the last 20-30 minutes before we started recording, John was just giving us trap remixes of stupidity.
Bro, I was saying the SpongeBob flute part in the opening song just goes fucking hard.
And it led us down this rabbit hole you cannot believe.
And then I was like, you know what else goes hella hard? Hank Trill. Hank Trill goes real fucking hard, bro. Made this money from propane, bitch. Feel like Escobar, but I don't sell cocaine, bitch.
Bob,
Whoa.
you little bitch. Anyways. God, this
Fuck
complete...
Bobby, he...
No, good luck with that segue, Chinoda.
Trying.
Fuck Bobby, he get no host. No host.
Anyway, Lolly that plays We Are MMO, and she was like, let me max out my defense stat because I just don't want to get hurt. And it leads to a lot of fucking shenanigans. It leads to her being the most broken character in game. To the point where the
Okay,
Can I just
devs...
say
so-
that as someone who has now played D&D, this strat doesn't work.
It doesn't, but holy shit,
I mean,
is it
that's
hilarious.
not a VR MMO. So I know that Bofuri had a bunch of. There's something that in the first season of the anime airing, people were having a problem with it. I don't know what it is, but
It is lowly racism.
I honestly
There was no
don't remember
racism
what
in the show.
There was something about Bofuri, like people were upset about it. Of course, I'm sure it was Twitter. Of course, that was upset about something again.
Probably about the fact
listen.
that there are lollies in there.
I'm gonna assume it has to be based on the fact that the main character is a loli, and I'm sure there are artists out there who are making lewd fan art. I'm sure there were.
Mayhaps. However, I do remember watching like a couple of scenes on YouTube, like the I think there's a Coliseum thing where she like fights in a Coliseum and everyone cheers for her and she's like, I can't believe I won. Let me tell you how unrealistic it is that if you maxed out your defense stat in an actual RPG, you would fucking get destroyed because your defense stat gives you no returns after a certain point. Like if you've played any type of fucking RPG at all. So my problem with Bofuri, even though I haven't seen it,
You're
is that
talking about the law of diminishing returns with defense stats.
Yep.
yeah, well, in most games, like there's a soft cap, then there's gonna be a hard cap because they don't want you to be OP. Like first that I have a problem with that, right? Secondly, there is no game in the world that would allow you to do something like this, like, or not, yeah, like because of the soft cap. That's the first part. But
Clearly, you've never played Fallout 76, where you can just cream the whole thing.
I mean, I feel bad for everyone who plays Fallout 76.
Thanks.
Stares at Shinoda.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But yeah, if this is such a broken strat, because of how video games are, right? It's like the same reason I hated Ready Player One, where it's like, oh, you had to drive in reverse. I'm like, that would have been figured out in the first fucking 15 minutes of this game being launched. Do you understand what gamers do? Do you understand the type of people that gamers are? Gamers are stupid, and they do weird, fucking random shit.
This is why QA testing exists in video games.
It really is.
Guarantee
I wonder
you,
what their QA testers were doing, if they even have any.
My problem with Bofuri is that it doesn't follow actual game logic. It's some bullshit fantasy logic. And it's like, oh no, but it's a video game. I'm like, a real video game, the minute people found out that you could max your defense stat, they would all hop onto it. Because it's like the meta chasers, you know? Like, if you've ever played, like, Elden Ring, you know that people play meta build weapons. Like, freaking Rivers of Blood was, like, a big meta weapon before they nerfed it, like, 5,000 times. And people are still running, like, Naginatas because they're just super strong for the bleed build, even though they've been nerfed 5 times too. But my point is, there's meta chasers. So having a meta build of, like, max defense stats so that way no one can actually hurt you, that would have been busted way before this girl started playing. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe this is the controversy, John.
I don't think this is the controversy. It had something to do with the actual, like, character being attacked and, like, I want to say that people were uncomfortable with her being attacked and her being sexualized while being attacked. I don't know. I don't want to
a Sword Art Online thing going that, like, when Asuna got groped by tentacles.
I mean, that's part of the story. Not that it makes it any better or it justifies it, but that's like it was to show how evil the main character is. But I'm saying, do you think it was something like
that? Because I haven't seen the first season of Bovary. I don't know if that happened.
I don't even remember this whole controversy
Honestly, I don't
thing.
know.
This was so long ago.
I do vaguely remember what John is talking about, though, when the first season of Bofuri came out. There was some kind of controversy around this anime, and I fucked if I can remember what it was.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously,
Losers get mad about
everything.
Remember. I don't care.
But like John said, it probably originated on Twitter, of course.
Yeah. Oh, luckily, the downfall of that is
glad
happening.
that, Elon Musk is... Jeez. But I'm glad that Bofuri got a season 2, because apparently a lot of people like it.
No, it's cute. It's pretty wholesome. It's fun watch. The devs literally have to balance the game around her just because of how much bullshit she does, which is hilarious. It goes beyond just defense stats. She discovers complete other stuff. She just started off the defense stat, but it doesn't, like, play into everything too often. She becomes an eldritch horror in-game. She becomes basically the end-game boss of the game by complete accident.
You're making me hate this. See, the more you explain to me about why she's busted, it makes me hate this show even more. Because of, like, if this was a real video game and this happened, these are really shitty video game devs.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously, this is a Bethesda game, John.
Nah, even Bethesda wouldn't fuck up like this. This is a whole nother level.
I think you underestimate Todd Howard, Shinoda.
I might.
All
right.
Well,
yeah.
I guess I'll go next. So, I've talked about the game that this next anime is based on a lot on this podcast. It's one of my favorite games ever. Nier Automata is getting an anime adaptation. I never thought I would actually see this happen. I'm cautiously optimistic for this because I don't know how you can adapt this story, which is very much meant to be played in a video game setting, in a linear medium like an anime or really anything else.
I think it's going to be a prequel.
So I have theories about that. They've already announced that there's going to be at least one anime original character in this adaptation. So obviously it's not following strictly from the video games. And the title of it is version 1.1a, which also makes me think that maybe they're going to be shorter seasons and each season is going to adapt a different ending route.
That would actually be
really
cool, but different. Oh no, I would be excited if they did something like that. It'd be different for anime.
It would. I don't know. There's very little that's actually known about how this is going down. I do know that it's being produced by A1 Pictures, and a lot of in fact, all that I can find of the characters that did at least the Japanese voices in the video game are coming back to voice the characters they did in the anime. So that's cool. I'm hoping they do the same thing with the English dub for this, that I'm sure it will eventually get, because I do actually enjoy the English dub of Nier Automata. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. Well, I won't say super excited. I'm cautiously optimistic, because I don't know how this is going to be. The story is going to be adapted into a linear medium like this. Also, Crunchyroll has picked it up. I do know that.
Yeah,
so
they announced
my
it.
problem with I watched the trailer and I saw the 3D CG and I think it looks really bad.
See,
Now,
I disagree. I disagree.
Alex, you have prescription 500 glasses, so I can't really trust you on your eyesight.
But I can see when I have them on.
But I think if you think this CG looks good, bro,
I didn't say it looks good, but I don't think it looks awful.
I mean, it looks standard. It looks like Berserk 2016.
It's not
it doesn't look
bad.
anywhere near that bad.
It is not that bad. I watched the trailer. It is not that bad, John.
All right,
Fuck
so
off.
Cut to 1 month later when this anime is released and it looks just as bad as Berserk 2016. I'm gonna be just gloating away.
All right,
Just let
it think it'll look that
We
bad.
are marking your words. Let's see where this goes.
I will say this, like, in trailers, you rarely get to see finished product when it comes to actual animation, so...
I think that it looks bad.
All right,
Which
it's
is
fine.
a shame.
I disagree. I don't think it looks anywhere near as bad as you claim it to be. I think it doesn't look great by any measure, but it doesn't look awful.
I think that the art for the anime looks way better than the actual anime.
That's something to point out, that A1 has done like a really interesting marketing campaign for this anime. Instead of having like traditional trailers, they're doing like character spotlights, and they're really short. They're like 25 to 30 seconds each. And they're not really showing off much of the story, which I'm starting to feel is like intentional. More so they're just showing off the different characters. I don't know. All I know is that Yoko Taro will literally let anyone adapt his shit because he likes money.
And porn.
And he loves porn. Oh man, that dude loves pornography.
But yeah, I'm excited to see this, but at the same time, I don't know if I can see it yet. I have received basically what amounts to a death threat from my friend saying if I don't play the game first before I watch it, he's gonna whoop my ass. So... I want to watch it, but at the same time, I'm under threat.
I mean...
I'm probably just going to watch
I don't know. How do you feel about your friends now, Shinoda?
Oh, I love him. He's amazing. I'd let him whoop my ass 10 out of 10.
I think it depends on how exactly they're going to adapt this, because if it's not a one-to-one adaptation of the game, which obviously it's not if they have an anime original character in it, then I say you're fine to just watch this as it is, and then play the game afterwards if you want. But I will say, as someone who has played the game multiple times now, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite games ever.
So, just looking at the character cast list, they have Adam and Eve, and also 2A. I feel like I know what the story's going to be like. I think it's gonna follow pretty closely to what the game storyline looks like.
I feel
it
that
has
way
like
too.
Adam and Eve, so that's the end game stuff. So
I feel that way too. However, one of the original characters is Lily, and I don't know how she's supposed to fit into the story. I don't know if she's just supposed to be a stand-in for like the resistance fighters that are down on the surface. I don't know. I just know that's not a character that appears in the games.
They don't have the twins here. What the heck?
No, they don't have the twins at all, which is another thing that I find kind of curious. Now, I don't know if they don't have them here because they haven't been introduced yet in, like, the character trailers that they're doing.
Like, so, all the porn aside, because, God, is it really good porn. The game is super fun, right? Also, the story, like, the world building that the game does with, like, there's a bunch of side quests and there's a bunch of random small things that you can do on the side.
And you can fish.
And you can fish, mechanical fish, that if you eat, it kills you. It's one of the endings. think it's like ending K or something. But anyway, the side quest stuff and like the world building that you can find when you just explore the world is super good. And I was like, there's so much they could draw from. But it looks like they're just gonna stick to the main storyline, which is a shame because the world building is really good. Like I see that Pascal is here, but Pascal is part of the main storyline. But like there's the
Pascal is so cool though.
Yeah, voiced by Aoyuki, so cool. I just the more I learn about the anime, the more I'm just like I'm not entirely sure. Like you said, I don't know where they're gonna go with this. I want it to be good. Obviously because I loved the game. It was fun. I love the ending to the game too. Like the main storyline is good enough to be on its own, but I think that if they don't draw from the world building elements that the game already offers you, it's just a shame. It's a waste of resources in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah, if they're gonna go do their own thing just with these characters, it is a great shame because there's so much great story potential here. I don't know how they're gonna adapt the way the story is structured in the game to a linear medium.
I don't think this is going to be an adaptation of the game itself. I think it's going to be wholly different. Either a complete other side story or a prequel to everything.
It could be, and maybe that's the reason it's called version 1.1a. I don't know.
Well, I mean, because you have to beat the game multiple times to actually like get to the actual ending.
The true ending?
Like, yeah, you can beat it the first time and be like, oh, that was a pretty solid game. It's like, no. You got to beat it at least 3 times to get the true ending, to get the feel of like the actual scope of the game.
And there's also the joke endings as well.
Yeah, like eating the fish. It's one of the endings.
I'm glad the joke endings are quick and easy to do.
9S.
So, yeah, I mean, I wish that I don't know what squad it is, the A1 Pictures squad that I really like, but it's not like A1 can't. It's not like they don't have a good production team. Like Lycurus Recoil that they did was really good. It looked good. I hate Lycurus Recoil. I think the story sucks, but man, does it look good. They also did the put whoever made Kaguya-sama season 3 on this production. That's all I ask.
I was gonna say, like, you guys suck Kaguya-sama's dick, so I mean, why not put that team on it?
Yeah, it's so good. Put that team on there.
And as much as we shit on it, like the Sword Art Online Progressive movie looked really good too.
I haven't seen Alicization or Progressive, so I can't say.
I mean, as shitty as that story is, at least it looked good.
I've been watching the movies with Evan in theaters. They look fantastic. Like, holy shit.
So, I mean, yeah, A1 is certainly capable of making really good-looking anime. Anyway, I love Nier Automata. I was excited to learn that it was getting an anime adaptation, and now I'm very cautiously optimistic because there's so little that's available that we know about how this anime is going to play out. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. John, what do you got next?
Hey man, have you ever wanted to do campfire cooking in another world with your absurd skill?
No, but I have wanted to go camping with Ren and Nadeshiko from Yuru Camp.
So, in typical me fashion, yes, this is an isekai.
What a surprise.
Finally, we get to the real John.
However, I don't think that, so this is also picked up by Crunchyroll. I don't think that campfire cooking in another world is going to be good by any means, because
what gave you that impression?
Was it the trailer?
The trailer is like held together by fucking duct tape and glue. It's bad.
I would think it's the phrase "another world" in the title, but
so I read the manga for this. I don't read the light novel that it's going to be based on. It's Mappa doing it too, by the way.
Oh my god,
which is a shame because obviously this is like Mappa's B team because it does not. The trailer does not look great. Which is fine though, because this is not this anime is more of like it's campfire cooking in another world. It's turn your brain off, haha, funny moments, haha, funny guy. Like it's not supposed to be serious. There's no battling. It's mainly about cooking.
Haha, we haven't slept in years.
There's a character called Feru, like Fel. It's translated as Fel on AniChart, but its name is like Fenrir, and it's voiced by Ainz, the guy who does Ain-sama from Overlord.
Summer.
So that's all I can hear. I'm like, Papa Bones is voicing the dog character. I'm like, I'm here for it.
I'm 100% here for it.
I like the storyline. Like, it's just cute. It's fun. It's light. It's definitely a turn your brain off and just enjoy watching it. Though I wouldn't say it's comfy like Yuru Camp, which is a shame, but I'm probably going to watch it and just be like, yeah, it was the anime. It was an anime. It's probably the most anime that an anime could anime.
What a fantastic way to describe something very mid. It's the most anime that ever animated.
I really can't hype it up because I know it's mid. Like, I just like the story because it's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's also not great. Definitely not something I'd be like, oh, you need to watch. I'd be like, yeah, if you don't got nothing else to watch,
I feel the
may
same
as well.
way when I try to hawk Yuru Camp. It's like, I love Yuru Camp, and then I like, well, someone says, well, why should I watch it? What happens? And then I'm like,
yeah, it's like
what happens?
It's hard to like recommend an anime that you know that is like you like, but you know it's not for everyone because it's like, well, I like it because it's funny. It's comfy. Literally his OP skill is that he can access Amazon and he can buy stuff off of Amazon. That's his OP MC skill. Like,
Isekai Jeff Bezos.
Isekai Jeff Bezos, essentially, yes. So it's like, even the premise sounds really fucking stupid. I'm like, yeah, it is really stupid.
I mean, there are anime out there that have ridiculous premises that end up being pretty good, though.
Oh, absolutely.
That's true, yeah. But, give it a shot if you got nothing else to watch. But it's definitely not something I'd be like, oh, yeah, definitely go watch it, guys. Like, no. I wish I could say that.
This is... I was looking at this. I didn't even watch the trailer. I just read the description. And honestly, I'm gonna check it out. It seems like probably one of those anime from the season that's gonna be one of my comfort animes. That's just a nice, chill watch. Maybe something I don't even need to completely pay attention to, but nice to have in the background, maybe. It'll be something to enjoy. Nothing to, like, revel over. I mean, I'd be very surprised if there were, like, a lot of things that I straight up enjoy in it. More than likely, it's just gonna be a background thing.
Oh, I know what everyone's gonna enjoy about it. Everyone's gonna enjoy all the food.
Because absolutely. Yes. Food porn is always 100%.
It's like, what's your favorite part of Yuru Camp? The food.
Like, 90% of the budget for campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill is literally in the food. I swear.
I just looked it up, John. Do you know what the actual title is in Japanese?
What is it?
Get a load of this mouthful. Regarding the display of an outrageous skill which has incredible powers.
Stop. God.
Gourmet Adventure of Legendary Tamer.
Yeah,
you forgot the rest of it.
That's the whole title.
I mean, the Japanese title is Tondemo Skill de Isekai Horomeshi. Cooking in another world with my OP skill, essentially, is what it means.
What a fucking title. What a fucking title.
I mean, the English title and the Romaji title are more accurate. You're thinking of the cinnamon.
Yes, I am thinking of cinnamon.
Like, that's one of those, like, AI translated, this is what it could be translated into, like, title names.
But be honest, you could imagine an anime, or a manga for that matter, with this title.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to imagine. It really isn't.
I mean, again, the Japanese name is Tondemo Skill de Isekai Horomeshi. Like, it's 5 fucking words.
I do like that the only tags associated with this, though, are isekai and food.
Literally.
That's all you need to know about this anime.
That's all you need to sell us on it. Let's go. We're here.
Yeah, I'm here for food. All right. I guess we'll move on to Tsunoda.
Yes. Ladies,
Boo.
gentlemen.
Boo.
Other thing. Oh my God! Fuck off! God.
No, what he's actually saying, he can't finish it because he's so mesmerized. What he's saying is boobs.
Boobies.
Oh. In that case,
boobies.
Yes, it's time. It's that time of year again, everyone. Hestias, Bestias are back. We're here for it. Booby String is a go. I repeat, Booby String is a go. JC Staff is back at it again with this bullshit. We are getting instead of another season, because, fuck seasons, we're just doing, cores now, which is parts. Part 2 for season, what was it, 4? Yeah.
This is, the second half of season 4.
Okay, like, no shade, alright? Honest to God, I didn't even know it had a season 3. It's just,
are you serious?
Like, yeah, I'm being 100% honest and serious right now. I didn't even know it had a season 3.
Bro, what were you doing?
Like, the fact that this is at the second core of the 4th season, I'm like, it had a 3rd season? I could have sworn you were just on season 2. Like, when did this happen?
No, bro, the train's been going strong.
Started in the summer.
Honest to God, it's
wait,
well known
John,
that I hate Don Machi, okay?
John,
like, everyone knows this.
Did you know that there's multiple movies for this, too?
No.
Oh, God, yeah.
What?
Dude, there's multiple movies for this.
You're blowing his fucking mind right now.
Well, I mean, I don't like Don Machi, so I don't care about any of it, so it's been blocked from my mind. The fact that it's on the second core of the 4th season is blowing my mind. The fact that it even has movies, like, who watches this?
Me,
Just
Alex.
Disgusting.
Listen, I've said many times in this podcast, I will say it again, I know that Don Machi is shit, but it's shit I gotta have.
Well, I mean, if people enjoy it, it's obviously making money. They're on the fucking second core of the 4th season, and they're, like, what, 5th movie or some shit?
I don't know, 700th movie? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care.
But I will say, Shinoda, I was pleased that my prediction for the 4th season has come true.
Even bigger.
Her boobs have gotten even bigger.
So
it is a constant with Don Machi that every single season, Hestia's boobs get bigger and bigger and bigger.
We're not joking either. This is, like, an actual thing you can see happening.
Eventually, she's just going to be a pair of tits with legs. That's literally it.
Ah, yes, the American dream.
I'm excited though. I know John couldn't give two shits, but
I'm watching the trailer right now. I think the Edie and the OP song sound good.
No, so
I'll give it that.
So where they left off on part 1 of season 4, I won't spoil too heavily. It was basically a cliffhanger. It was they were in the middle of a dungeon and shit went down, like some major shit went down. And thanks to that, like, they got cast into even deeper shit. And I'm so excited to see what happens. It seems like things took a turn for the worst, and it's gotten a lot more serious. I enjoyed the shit out of part 1 of season 4, so I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in part 2, and how much suffering there's gonna be.
This is also the longest season that they've had so far, by the way.
It is, and
every other season has been 12 episodes.
I like it though. I'm glad they're going
13.
strong with it.
And from what I can tell, it's been mostly the same staff all the way through.
You can tell too. The consistency in it is really nice to watch. Like,
which makes me wonder why her boobs keep getting bigger.
Okay. Other than that, like, everything else is consistent. That is just an ongoing joke.
Logic here.
I mean, hey, are you complaining?
I would complain with anything that Studio Dean makes.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Dude, hard cut to 5 years ago when you were saying Studio Dean saved anime.
I know, right? I feel bad about that now. I gave them way too much credit. I thought they had changed their ways, John.
Unfortunate for all of us involved.
They just spent a month in rehab and then just went back to using.
But yeah, I mean, it's more done Machi. If you watched it, you know what to expect. If you haven't watched it yet, well, go back all the way to the beginning, because you're going to be lost as fuck if you don't.
Speaking of things it's hard to recommend, because it's mid. Alright, I guess I'll go next. The last one I want to talk about for the in-depth portion is Tomo-chan is a girl. Now, John and I were talking about... John and I were talking about this before we started recording. I didn't realize this until I watched the trailer, that apparently this is based on a manga that is incredibly popular in Japan, and pretty popular in the West.
It's very popular. So I hate Reddit. Everyone hates Reddit. Reddit is a cesspool. However, one of Reddit's like r/manga's most favorite manga is Tomo-chan is a girl. Tomo-chan wa onanoko. It's and I read this a long time ago too, and it finished serialization a couple years ago.
Oh, so it's already.
I've been
completed.
waiting.
Yeah, the
it's
manga's
completed.
done.
I'm hoping that the anime is going to be a complete adaptation. I hope it's not just 12 episodes though.
It's 13 episodes.
I guess you could do a general outline of the manga in 13 episodes. I would really prefer that they took 24 episodes or 26 episodes.
There might be a second season.
I hope that they split it into 2 seasons, because I think that the story it's a rom-com. It's very cute. I like the manga quite a lot.
And all of us here are suckers for fucking rom-coms on this podcast.
Tis a fact.
And can I just say that the animation on it looks pretty good. Good job, Aniplex.
Aniplex is the producer. The studio that's doing it is Le Deuce.
Le Deuce.
The Deuce. Let's go. I'm here for the Deuce.
I honestly, I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce it Le Deuce or Le Douce.
No, I want to go with the fun pronunciation.
I mean, fair enough. They've done such hit anime as Yuri Yuri, comma.
Dude, they
The
did
fuck
Classroom
is that?
Crisis. Oh god, Classroom Crisis. I remember watching that. I hated that anime. But
Oh, they did. They also did the Magi Sinbad spinoff as well.
That was actually well
they
done.
did release the spice. Oh god.
Oh god, release this. That PTSD.
Unfortunate that everything that they've released so far has been mid. But I think this might be the anime that will put them on the map, because it does not. The animation does not look terrible. I mean, it's a rom-com, so it's not like it just needs to have pretty stills. Let's be honest here.
I can say it's been picked up by Crunchyroll. I already mentioned it's going to have 13 episodes. So the basic rundown of the story seems to be, and John can correct me if I'm wrong on anything, that main girl, Tomo, is very tomboyish. And by very tomboyish, I mean could probably easily be mistaken for a dude if she wore dude's clothes. And she also acts and talks.
Not
very
even. Her tits are
boyishly.
giant, bro. She could not pass for a guy. Anyway,
she's very tomboyish, or at least she looks the part and acts the part too.
so the main thing is that Tomo is the childhood friend, and the main character guy, Jun, he thought Tomo was a guy, and then in middle school, I believe they didn't go to middle school together, or they did, but that's when he found out that she was a girl. But he just he continues to think that she's a dude. So it's about a girl trying to get out of the friend zone. My, how the turns have tabled.
How the turns have tabled, ladies.
That's essentially what this rom-com boils down to. Girl trying to get out of the friend zone. And hilarity ensues.
Is the person who made this a dude or a chick?
I have no idea.
Because I feel like if it's a dude, he probably did get friends. This is revenge.
Oh, man.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say this is a revenge at all. Again, it's a funny rom-com story. It's pretty well put together.
No, this is his revenge. He wrote a story about a girl being friend-zoned instead of a guy.
Oh,
That's his revenge for getting friend-zoned. I actually just genuinely don't know if the person who created this is... so if someone out there knows, let me know. The main character Tomo is voiced by our best girl, Ria Takahashi.
Yeah, it's a deeper voiced Megumin.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
instant
here for
watch. Got it. Thank you.
And also, apparently, one of the other main characters, her name is Carol.
Carol Olston.
Is voiced.
She's hilarious.
Is voiced by a Japanese voice actor called Sally.
Yeah, she's an American.
Yeah, I just find that funny, just seeing an actual Western name in a Japanese voice actor list.
Yeah,
I
an American.
I find that funny.
an American Japanese person is a voice actor, and she's gonna be voicing the American Japanese person in this anime.
That's getting too real.
Oh,
Fuck.
The parallels here.
Fuck. It's too real. I can't take this shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this. As I said, all of us here on the podcast are really suckers for a good rom-com, and apparently this manga is pretty fucking good. I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm hoping it's yet another great rom-com that I can recommend to people. Anyway, that's all I got for that. John, what do you got?
All right. So, let me tell you about another isekai, boys.
Let's go!
The isekais never end.
Like half of the stuff that you want to talk about, it's got the words in another world in the title.
You know, I feel like we're getting into a point where isekai is just oversaturating the market.
Oh, you think?
Remember when
I think we got there about 5 years ago, John.
Remember when it was
I
a couple of
definitely-
years ago that it just became its own genre pretty much, and now it's oversaturating everything? God, it's amazing.
I mean, I love it. Like, I know it's trash. I don't care. I still like it.
Oh yeah, we love our trash over here.
So, Isekai Nonbiri no Ka, or Farming Life in Another World, as it's known, is a, surprise, surprise, isekai about farming in another world. Wow! Who would have thought? So a dude dies, and he had poor health, so God brings him back, and he's like, I wish I had good health. So he gets brought back with, like, an indestructible body, and an all, like, it's called the AFT, I think. It's all-purpose farming tool that is just, like, super OP. It can literally kill dragons in one hit and stuff like that.
Oh my
So-
God, we're killing people with hoes now.
Yes, he literally kills a dragon with a hoe. And it's just, again, it's a turn your brain off and just enjoy. You'll love this because it's a harem. He fucks all the women.
Lovely. I'm watching the trailer right now, and I hear the bagpipes in there. I'm like, okay, this is fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's like stereotypical isekai fantasy. But I'm looking forward to this just because I like reading the manga. I believe this is going to be based off of the light novel. And it's just turn your brain off. Just enjoy it. It's not supposed to be serious. It's comedy. It's just watch it. It's funny. He does funny shit.
According
Like-
to AnyChart, the person who wrote this is a cat.
Oh, Kinosuke Naito.
Literally, the picture is just of a cat.
And
I'm impressed. It's a very impressive cat.
Studio Zero G is going to be animating it, which is fine. They did Scientists Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it.
I actually really like that anime.
I liked the first season. The second season I didn't like because it got super ecchi.
I haven't watched the second season yet.
It starts off super strong and like with all the ecchi shit. And I
Oh
was just
my
like,
God, they
nah.
did One Room. Holy shit.
Oh god, that garbage! Oh.
They also did Battery.
Oh, they
Dive.
did Battery too. Okay, you're getting me back.
Was
They
it-
did Grand Blue, which I like that too a lot.
I'll give this
So-
a chance.
Again, it's not something that I'd say definitely watch. Oh my God, they did freaking High Rise Invasion, whatever.
Yeah, that was all right.
It was weird.
It was weird, but it was all right.
High Rise Invasion, yeah, that's what it was called on Netflix. It was weird. I kind of want to watch more of it, though. I don't know. I didn't hate it. And I'm just like, the premise is very interesting. Anyway, we're not talking about High Rise Invasion. We're talking about Isekai no Nonbiri no Ka. Yeah, just turn your brain off, watch it. It's kind of funny. It's definitely not a must-watch, but I'm eating good this season, too, man. Like, again, I think there's 7 or 8 things that I read that's being animated, and I'm like, I'm eating good. I've been eating good this last season too, bro. Like, it's been great. I'm watching like 9 shows right now. Next season, I'm gonna watch like 9 shows again.
It's almost
great.
like this year's been pretty damn great for anime.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
been
don't know
pretty
if it's because I feel like the music this season or next season is gonna be great too. Like a lot of these trailers that I've watched have really good opening and ending songs, and I'm just surprised. The soundtrack, it looks like they're paying more attention to the soundtracks. And the trailer itself, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's supposed to be, it's not action oriented at all. Like, any fight scenes is literally going to be him one-shotting it with his fucking all-purpose farming tool. So,
His all-purpose hoe.
his all-purpose hoe. Anyway, he bangs a lolly vampire and a big-titted...
Oh, fuck. I'm here. I'm here for this. You have turned me completely onto this anime.
What Alex said.
He bangs a lolly vampire. He also gets them pregnant. He becomes the village chief, and all of the women want to sleep with him because they're like, well, he's super strong, and we're in another world, so we want your genes.
Fuck. Yes, you've completely changed my mind about this anime.
Yeah. It was mid, now it's peak.
It's literally a masterpiece. Just fucking... he bangs a vampire loli. Masterpiece!
Yeah, this sounds like your everyday garbage. I'm here for it, but it does sound like garbage.
I mean, not the first vampire loli I've seen. Never mind.
Alex, you're risking Twitter. You're risking it.
Yeah, I'm risking jack shit. All right. Well, with all that out of the way, let's actually get into our rapid fire segment. I wrote down way too many things here.
Yeah, you wrote down literally all of the list. What the fuck?
I know, right? I'll start off with the second season of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Let's go!
Yes, Nagatoro. Yeah, let's go. Both myself and Shinoda read the manga for this. Shinoda, the manga got me acting fucking up recently. Holy shit.
I got you. Remember the image I sent? Bro!
I know.
As soon as I saw it.
Literally,
Woo!
in the latest, I don't know if it's the latest.
It's not the
in one
latest
of the
chapter. It's very recent.
In one of the recent chapters of Nagatoro, the manga, there's literally Nagatoro's bare ass. Like, it's right there.
She poses nude for him to draw, and
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. The doujins are becoming reality?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit, bro. Woof.
And in the latest chapter, it's Nagatoro's just bare ass, just full moon right there.
Bro, beautiful. Isn't
it actually
artist
was.
for isn't the person who makes Naruto an ex-doujin artist?
Yes.
He made some real fucked up art. God, do I love it.
But anyway, yeah, it's Nagatoro. I cannot stress enough how much I want her to step all over me, and I get to see her do it all over again. Crunchyroll has already gone ahead and picked this up. So yeah, I fucking will be watching this shit religiously every week. John, go.
Well, I just want to talk about Nagatoro again.
Okay.
Because
I'm here.
Like, hold on, let's go back.
I haven't actually watched it. I've seen clips of it, like certain things, like the animation and stuff. It looks pretty good. I've read a couple of panels from the manga, and I definitely got to say that the anime does a great job at making it way better than it actually is.
Oh, yeah, I would say that the anime just does it 10 times better than the manga.
It does it more justice than it deserves, to be honest, because I feel like I don't know if I'm burnt out on the teasing senpai stuff, because I mean I'm watching Uzaki season 2, and that's another teasing senpai. Fucking what genre is this? Like,
it's literally just teasing.
The teasing senpai or teasing your significant other, main romance protagonist.
Tease-dere.
Yeah, tease-dere. Like, this has become its own fucking subsect where, like, it seems like every season we have a tease senpai type of fucking show come out.
There's an actual term for that. Hold on, I know what this is.
Yeah, it seems like it's gotten a lot more popular, and I'm just like, when did we move on from being like, oh my god, tsunderes, to like, now we're just teasing senpais? Like, when did this happen? Why did we let this happen?
I found it. The actual term for this is hyakusudere.
Yeah, so when did we transition from tsundere to hyakusedere? How dare you?
I don't know, but I'm fucking here for
the mid-2000s.
The
mid-2000s was... No. Listen to me. The mid-2000s was peak anime, with tsundere being, like, the number one. Everyone watches it, okay? Just letting you know. But, all right. Rapid fire. No, I'm not wrong. Anyway, rapid fire. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army. It's mid.
Say that 5 times fast, and I'll literally send you, like, $10.
Yeah, no, this one's mid. He has sex, he has a kid. He's a human, but he was raised in the demon army, and literally that's it. He's just a guy.
You are skipping over the best part of the trailer. His wife has huge titties.
Oh yeah, they have sex. Anyway, this anime is gonna be mid.
You mentioned to me
Unfortunate.
in the was it the manga that literally gives him a tit job?
She does for his birthday or anniversary. I don't remember. Anyway, I hope they animate that.
Me too.
I don't know why this says female harem because he literally marries one of the girls. Like I guess other girls are interested in him, but he doesn't pursue any romantic. He doesn't have like any ecchi scenes with anyone outside of his wife. So it's like to me, I don't understand why that's there. I don't think this is gonna be. This is how very fitting that it's ranked number 69 of most popular for 2023.
That's amazing.
Fucking nice.
All right, Tsunoda.
I might have. I probably should have put this on my in-depth part, but I was like, I forgot. Tokyo Revenger Season 2. Holy shit, it's back. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be more revenge bullshit, more trying to prevent bullshit, and it's gonna be a lot of shit going down. I'm hyped for
Middle
it.
school gangs, let's go.
Middle school gangs that turn out to be actual fucking Yakuza later. Like, holy shit. It's actually cool. The story's cool. The drip is on fucking point. Always. Which I love. I didn't
Random swastikas, let's go.
I didn't expect to actually like this anime as much as I did when I first watched it. But now that I have, I'm actually really looking forward to Season 2. It's gonna be good, from what I've seen.
I hope you like it being in Disney jail.
I don't need to worry about that. Yo ho ho.
Yeah, it is. It was picked up by Disney Plus. I don't know because they announced that big thing with was it Kadokawa? That I guess Kadokawa adapted anime are all going to be on Disney Plus going forward. So I don't know how Disney Plus is going to handle it. They sure fucked up. Summertime Render? So yeah, fuck you, Disney Plus. Just fuck you.
I feel like my
Alright.
problem with Tokyo Revengers is that I don't. Are they in high school or middle school? They're middle schoolers, right?
Well, yeah. So there's a time travel element to it as well, but yeah, the crux of the story takes place when the main characters are in middle school.
I hate the setting. Like, why did they put that in there? Like, it's a good story on its own. I don't know why. It's just weird to me that they focused on like the middle school thing.
I don't know. It is something you kind of have to use a little bit of a suspension of disbelief to kind of buy. And I know that some people say that you have to suspend disbelief just a little too much.
I mean, I think the fight scenes are cool, so whatever.
Oh, the fight scenes are awesome.
Like, it's very like 90s-esque bancho like fist fighting shit. Like, it's what I thought JoJo's was gonna be when I got into JoJo's.
And then you got into JoJo's and you realized, holy fuck.
Then I realized JoJo's is just it's gay porn for men.
Yes, it's gay porn for straight men.
Gay porn for straight men. That's what JoJo's really is. Let's be honest here.
This is our succinct review of the entire JoJo's fandom. It is gay porn for straight men.
Tell me it isn't. Tell
It's
me
not.
it isn't.
You're
Deny
100%, 100%. You were absolutely right about this.
And I'm here for it too. God, it's so
Me
good.
too. All right. So the next one I want to talk about is Aggressive Retsuko, or Agretsuko, is coming back for its 5th and what is, I guess, announced to be its final season on Netflix in February. If everything goes like it has been, all the episodes are going to come out on the exact same day. It'll probably be somewhere around 10 to 12 episodes, I'm assuming, like the rest of the seasons.
I think Agretsuko is owned by Sanrio now, right?
It was always owned by Sanrio. It's an original character from them.
It's hilarious that they made Agretsuko. Like, this corporate company made Agretsuko who talks about, I hate working in corporate America, or corporate Japan. Corporate
I know.
America. Hilarious.
I mean,
it's so tone deaf.
I mean, corporate Japan, corporate America. I mean, it's pretty much the same bullshit.
It's corporate.
Just,
I mean, corporate's always corporate, yeah.
Yeah.
I think corporate Japan's worse than corporate America, in my opinion, but...
Yeah, it's the same bullshit, just to a higher degree.
I'm actually very surprised at how, I guess I shouldn't be surprised at how not well done, how popular Agretsuko has been in Japan. Like, because everyone's a salaryman over in Japan, and they can relate so well to Agretsuko. Like, Sanrio really, like, nailed it with this, because, again, but it's just so tone deaf to me, because it's like, Sanrio, you're one of those companies, though.
I mean, maybe it's it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek? I don't know. I just know that I absolutely love Agretzko. I've loved every single season so far, and I am sad to see it end. But, I mean, if you're going to end your show, end it on the high point. And it's definitely seems to be at the high point.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it's been running, or it's on a 5th season. Because, again, I know it's popular, but I didn't even know it was on its 5th season. Seems like just yesterday that it just came out, but that's just me being old.
It does seem like it. I've talked to Ty about this. I think maybe when it's like finally over, maybe we'll do like a series retrospective / spoiler cast on it, because like I feel like we've never really talked about it on the podcast in any like depth. I think there's some stuff there to talk about.
We've actually talked about it. I think it was Natai that talked about it a good while ago. He actually went into it a little bit. It's been a long time, though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we never had an entire episode dedicated
to it. No, we haven't. That would actually be pretty cool. I have yet to watch it still.
Maybe once it's over, we'll do that. But anyway, I'm super looking forward to it, and I will definitely be watching it when it comes out. Anyway, next, John.
By the Grace of the Gods, Season 2. Kamaitachi ni Hirowareta? Ware? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ware.
Ware. Anyway, By the Grace of God, Season 2. Season 1 came out. I thought it was alright.
That shit was lame. Lame.
Yeah, it's not great. Kamaitachi's not great.
I still watched it.
Oh, this has a time skip in it. Oh, fuck.
I mean, I'm still gonna watch it. I don't care.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god.
We're isekai trash. What do you want, Alex?
Yeah, like, I just like watching isekai trash. And the story.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah, like, I know it's bad. I'm still gonna watch it. I don't care. That's it. That's all I had to say. Season 2, it is out. It's coming out. It's great for me. Maybe not for anyone else, but for me, it's great.
It's actually not that bad. It's very much slice of life, but
yeah, I don't think it's a terrible anime in general. Like, it's not something I hate for sure, but it's not something that I'd be like, oh yeah, definitely go watch. It's like, it's something that if it gets brought up, like, oh hey, I watched that too.
Yeah.
But if you don't bring it up, it will never surface on its own.
No, for real.
No.
It's very much B material substance. Not horrible, but nothing you would ever talk about or recommend.
All right, Shinoda, go.
All right.
Speaking of a season 2.
Inspector, season 2. So, this has gotten shitted on by specific people on this podcast who clearly have bad taste and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Cough, cough, you two, cough, cough.
What are you talking about? I liked the first season.
No, you shat on it, didn't you?
No, what I said was I liked it, but I feel like it needed more time to breathe, and I thought that a second season would do it well. Because the pacing was a little...
It was bad. No, it was bad. Especially that last
season?
arc. Oh god, that was bad.
But I generally enjoyed the first season, but I'm glad that it's getting a second season because I felt like what this anime really needed was actual fucking world building.
It had a little bit of it in the first season, but like it's from what I've seen, they're actually gonna really do more in the second season. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to
I will say
see.
one thing I am absolutely dreading is the fact that when the first season came out, you know how many fucking times I got debated into looking at fucking porn? Jesus Christ.
Alex,
can we not, artists out there, can we not have a repeat of this? I have seen enough of people trying to skull fuck her in their fake eye.
What?
So
the main girl has a glass eye and she can take it out and like there's literally people drawing porn of her getting fucked in the eye hole.
It's great. Alex doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not into the truly good doujins.
Jesus.
I should commission someone to animate that.
Fucking no. But I was kind of wondering if this would ever get a second season, and I am glad that it got one.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised it got a second season, especially after how the last arc of the first season ended. I thought everyone would just skip out on it just because of how badly it was done. So
I just thought that how lukewarm the reception was, both apparently in the West and in Japan. I'm just genuinely shocked that it got a second season.
I mean, I'm happy though because this is a redeeming time for it too. This means and not to mention, season 2s and 3s have been becoming a lot more popular. People actually like finishing up stories now. So, it might turn out for the better. We'll see how it goes. I'm keeping my hopes up. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm next here. So next thing I want to talk about is Bungo Stray Dogs 4th season. Woo! Depression is back, baby. Woohoo!
I'm not surprised. I also didn't know that this one had a 3rd season, but I'm not too shocked because I know in Japan at least, Bungo Stray Dogs is super fucking popular.
It is. I think it's relatively popular in the West. I don't think anyone here on the podcast besides me has seen it.
I think that Bungo Stray Dogs is very popular in the sense that it's a cult classic for the Western people. Like the people who love it really love it. Just like how like Baccano, like the people who love Baccano, like it's a very small set of people who love Baccano, but the people who have seen it, they absolutely adore Baccano. Bungo Stray Dogs is the exact same. Like I feel like that's how it is in the West too. It's just like Baccano, where the people who have seen it love it, and I do. Again, I know that at least in like Tokyo and stuff, like Bungo Stray Dogs is just plastered everywhere.
Yeah, I generally I would agree with that. Also, just super hyped to have Mamoru Miyano back as my boy Depresso Espresso Dazai. He can't kill himself just yet.
Yo, Mamoru Miyano's he's in a lot of roles next season. He was the main character for Inspector, isn't he? The guy?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe he is the main character in that. Yeah, I'm super hyped. Bones is back. Everyone is back. I'm ready. Let's go. More depression. Anyway, that's all I got for that. John.
All right. Speaking of other season 2s, The Misfit of Demon Academy season 2. I am so hyped, boys. This is my anime that I'm looking forward to the most next season. Because I can't with this fucking anime, dude. The fact that in the first season he's like, you thought you could kill me just because, or you thought I would die just because you killed me? I'm the Demon Lord, motherfucker.
Great line. Absolutely phenomenal line. Someone wrote that line.
I love it so much. The reason I love The Misfit of Demon Academy is that it's making fun of itself. You know, it's not a serious show because it does shit like that where it's like, you thought you could kill me. You thought I would die just because you killed me.
So
Death is
was
not a
actually
concept.
describing this anime to me, like the first season, and like they said it's essentially just a parody of power fantasies.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's just hilarious. However, there is some substance in like the storytelling, like because I read the novel, so this is one that I don't read the manga for. I actually read the novel for, and it, as much as I love that it's a parody upon itself about power scaling and stuff like that, it actually has some substance to the story. Like there's some good moments about like the hero and reincarnation and like the people that he left behind, and I'm just like, I hate that there's an actual good story like hidden beneath the veneer of like, this is not supposed to be taken seriously. Because if you took the actual story, the sub story that they have playing in the background, it would actually make for a good series of its own, which is a shame because again, this is mainly just supposed to be just haha. Remember that people have like OPMCs? Well, this is the most OP of all MCs. Anos Voldigold cannot be killed simply because he was killed.
I'd also like to point out that this is an announced first core of the second season, which I do believe is airing as a split core later in the year.
What? This is split? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's going to have 20-something episodes.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be split core, so I think it's going to be one of those things where they do like 12 or 13 episodes, then take a season off, then do the rest of them.
Like, this was trash that I enjoyed, but I didn't expect it to get this much. Jesus. Holy shit. I'm excited. Wow.
Yeah.
If you really like it, man, you should read the light novel. It's pretty good.
I have yet to read a single light novel. I need to.
You should probably start with, like, I don't know, Mushoku Tensei or Overlord. Something good.
I know.
Konosuba.
If you read those, you'll get hooked to reading light novels. Trust me.
I mean, I'm already hooked on reading, so it's not like it's going to be any different, but still.
No, John, we got to have him read the Monogatari series.
Nah, fuck that.
Read
Blu-rays first.
I don't know.
Blu-rays. Oh, prepare to go bankrupt.
I know. We've talked about this. I'm not going into this again.
All right, Chinoda, you're actually talking about something I am genuinely excited about.
Oh boy, I'm sorry, Alex. Trigun Stampede
Why?
looks like shit.
Nah, it's orange. Like I have faith. I have faith in
I
that.
am so scared. It looks the trailer they released, it looked bad, and I am like, oh god, what's gonna happen? I'm so scared because like Trigun has such a huge name and such a history. It's revered, and this does not look appealing. I am so very scared. I
Eh.
I mean, it doesn't
I'm
look
looking forward
completely
to it.
horrible. It's not fucking 2016 Berserk levels of bad, but they're using.
No, I disagree. I think it looks exactly like Berserk 2016.
It's not that bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad.
I think it's because, all right, obviously I have a bias because I grew up watching Trigun, and I loved watching the original Trigun back in the day.
Oh, me too. I love the
So
original.
I
Watching it
love
on
that,
the-
like it's very dated, the design and the style of everything. It's very 90s, so I get why they'd want to go for a more like updated look, but I hate this direction that they took it in. I'm with Alex on this, man.
Wait.
But I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I was like, are you with Alex or are you with me on this?
Oh yeah, I'm with Shinoda. My bad. I forgot Alex hated it. Or no, Alex loved it.
I'm
He
kind of
says-
looking forward to it. Like, it's very different, and from what little we've seen, because I point out that the very little of this has been shown off so far.
The
that,
action
like,
sequences look like they're pretty well made. Like they don't look janky.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, I feel like this is not gonna be a strict adaptation of the manga, which the original anime series kind of was, because it feels like in some of the stuff that we've seen in the trailer that Vosh is actually younger than he appears in the manga. So I'm thinking maybe there's gonna be a prequel element to this as well. I don't know. It seems a little different than like the Trigun that I'm used to.
It is, and I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe they changed the story up a little bit. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever the hell happens. You know, whatever goes. They already made it, so we just have to go with it.
All right. Well, I guess I am next. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh,
Way of the House Husband season 2, bro. How did you?
Yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is the Way of the House Husband season 2, and the only thing I want to ask
Speaking of
about
things
this,
that have bad animation,
yeah, the only thing I want to ask about this for both of you: will it have more than 5 frames of animation in this entire season?
probably not.
Oh man.
I'm thinking so too.
So
Again, it's such a shame because I love the manga.
So this is something, when the first season dropped, and I remember when John found out that there was going to be an anime adaptation of this, you were actually genuinely excited for the first season. And
Yeah,
then,
because I'm like, dude, the fucking manga is hilarious.
yeah, and then it dropped, and you were disappointed by it. But I heard how much you like were hyping up the manga, so I actually went after the first season and read the first, like, I don't know, dozen or so chapters. I don't remember exactly how much I read of that, and I was pissing myself. It was funny as fuck, and it's actually a really good manga, and I highly recommend anyone out there that actually is halfway interested in it after the abysmal first season, go do it.
I can't.
Go read it.
I think your description of how the anime runs is it's basically just the manga panels recreated one for one with transition frames.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's
that's
essentially what the anime is.
that's the whole thing. That's literally it.
I mean,
Which is a
And I
shame,
don't
but
understand.
look,
I'm
we
very surprised
praise
that,
adaptations, but this is adapting a little too hard. Like, don't just adapt
yeah,
a
like
manga fucking
Yeah,
page.
when we say we want a one-for-one adaptation of a manga, we don't mean actually just like photo scan the manga
fucking
panels and add
panels, yeah.
transitions.
yeah, actually. Oh god,
I was so fucking disappointed.
I'm actually very surprised though that it's actually pretty popular in the West. Way the House Husband, like I get that because, all right, I know you and Natai hate Netflix, Alex, for their release schedule and stuff like that. However, I understand that Netflix, as much as I hate to admit this, is a big bringer of people a big bringer of anime to people in the West.
Oh, they are. I'm not gonna deny that.
I mean, yeah, they brought a lot of stuff. I can't deny that.
Like, there's a bunch of people that I know that, obviously they're not hardcore anime fans. They don't have Crunchyroll, but they do have Netflix, and they watch the anime on Netflix, and it's like, wow, that's really I hate that. I hate that Netflix does stuff like that.
I will say, I will give Netflix a little bit of praise in saying that lately they have been bringing some older anime to their platform, and I'm very happy about that.
It is nice to see, though.
Are you? Because that just makes you think of Ava, and I'm like, oh god, not the Ava debacle.
I mean, yeah, they kind of bungled that, but they recently brought the 1997 Berserk anime to Netflix, and I'm happy about that.
Is that the Golden Age movies?
No, it's the 1997 anime.
Oh, the actual
OG,
anime.
yeah.
The actual anime. Oh, shit.
The
okay.
OG Berserk anime.
The one that has
the only good one.
The great hilarious outtakes on the DVD.
Yes.
Oh, God. The outtakes are so good.
But anyway, yeah, Way of the House Husband Season 2. I mean, I just wanted to point out that the first season sucked.
Like, go read the manga, folks.
Just as bad.
Yeah, go read the manga. All right, John.
All right. Speaking of other things that really fucking suck, The Heist-Blade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World. I hate this manga. I dropped it. I don't even care about reading it. I couldn't care about reading the light novel. It sucks. OPMC, he's an Iceblade magician known as this well-known assassin. He wants to live a normal life, but he gets dragged back into it. I try to quit, but they keep dragging me back in, man. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. You suck. You suck. Charlie, you suck. Anyway. That's all. That's it. Don't watch this. It's mid.
Okay.
No, wait.
Next,
no. You know what? Hold on. It's not even mid. It's worse than mid. It sucks. I can't even call it mid. It actually sucks.
I would argue that's actually better than being mid. If it just sucks.
Worse than being mid? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
No, I would argue that being mid is the worst you can be, because then it just feels like a waste of time.
All right. Look at the trailer, okay? Look at the trailer for Iceblade Magician. The animation looks okay. God awful effects. God fucking awful. It looks like they ran out of budget because they spent too much on the actual drawing portion, and they're like, oh shit, we actually have to add special effects. We can mock it up in 3D Photoshop. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it looks like.
Opening and ending song are pretty hyped, though. Again, this season for anime, I don't know why, the opening and ending songs, they're just all really good for all the shows we've looked at so far. It's surprising to me. Normally, they don't all have good songs, but this season's pretty strong for that. So at least there's that. I'm probably not going to watch... no, I might check it out, just so I can find out what the songs are called so I can download them. But that's about it.
At least, if nothing else, you'll have some new songs to listen to after this season. Just throwing that out there. It's a positive. The anime may be shitty, but at least there's good music. Anyway, I guess it's just me from here on out because I was so fucking extra with this. So the next thing I want to talk about is Archery Boys, Surune. The Kyoto Animation will bless us with their appearance.
Whoa, hold on. This is KyoAni?
Yeah, this is the second season to the Archery Boys anime.
Oh, I never watched that. Oh,
it's good. It's wholesome. It's totally not gay. I promise.
Look, you already said KyoAni. I'm sold. You don't need to sell me anymore.
It is on High Dive.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really like the first season. It's super chill. It's interpersonal conflicts I'm here for it. It's just cute boys with interpersonal conflict, and I'm like, yes.
How angsty.
I know. I'm here for this shit. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Just go watch it. Go watch Surune, the first season, if you haven't yet. It's really good. It'll soothe your heart. I promise. It's totally not gay, guys. I swear.
You're saying that like that's not a good selling point. Like,
yeah, really.
I feel like
I'm also saying that incredibly sarcastically.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised that this is a KyoAni anime and it's so far down the list of anticipated releases. That's a shame.
It is. I think there is a reason for that. I was looking at it earlier. So I think part of the reason is it's an ONA. I think. I don't know.
No idea.
But yeah, I was kind of surprised it's as far down the list as it is too. You think a KyoAni thing would be popping off, but
yeah, because KyoAni has such a KyoAni has a like trigger level of following, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think that the first season of Surune was super popular in the West, so
I mean, we are using Western sites, so it might be super popular in Japan. Who knows?
It may be. I don't know that.
I would know that if I cared about watching it, and the reason I would know stuff about it in its Japanese counterpart if I actually liked it. But I didn't even know that KyoAni released this anime. Like, so that's news to me.
Oh, go watch it. It's worth it. Trust me. Anyway, the next one I want to talk about is Junji
Whoa,
Ito.
we're just gonna skip over me, huh?
Oh, I didn't realize you'd added something. Never mind. Go, John. Go.
I literally was looking through the list while like seeing something, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I read this one too." I found another one I read, guys. Who knows?
And let me guess. It says "In Another World" in the title.
Handyman Saito in Another World. Yes, this guy gets.
Hell.
Yes, it's this guy. It's actually got a pretty good story. It's about a guy who he's a handyman, but he gets isekai'd into a fantasy world, and he solves stuff by being a handyman. That's literally it.
I want to point out in our Discord server for the last 2 months, we have had to hear you bitch and moan and complain about do it yourself. Does this person actually fix shit?
Yeah, he's a handyman. Like,
okay,
he goes to another world and
know.
he does handyman shit. Like, oh, he's basically like kind of like a thief character where he can pick locks and he can like detect traps. He's kind of a handyman in Japanese, like it's like they have you guys seen Gintama?
No.
I mean, I've seen what you've shown me.
Okay. I wish Natai was here. So Gintama, Odd Jobs Yoruzu, what they do is they go around and do odd jobs, right? They fix stuff. So Handyman Saito is kind of the same thing. He's like an all-rounder type where he can like he's not a master at anything, but he can kind of do everything, like a little bit of stuff here and there. So that's what a handyman really is. Like, it's a handyman. So that's what it means. It's not actually like a professional, I can like fix stuff, but he's like, oh, I can pick locks for treasure chests, I can repair equipment, I can do basic smithing.
So it's cook, like literally a handyman. He's handy in many situations.
Yeah, that's what a handyman is. Like, he can just do basic stuff all around. And I don't think the anime is going to be great. It's very far down the list. For some reason, it's being shared through TikTok, which I find super weird.
What?
What is? Yeah.
Hold on. Does that mean that these are going to be shorts?
Mayhaps? I don't know.
This is a new way to have anime premiere on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, it looks like a lukewarm reception overall for it, which is a shame because I think that the manga actually offers a lot of substance. Like, there's an actual good story underneath the veneer of haha isekai handyman.
I mean, let's actually see how it goes when it airs. Like, maybe it'll actually be better.
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, that's it. Let's talk about Junji Ito, though.
Yeah, let's talk about Junji Ito Maniac. So the actual full title is Junji Ito Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre. Now, this is not Junji Ito's Uzumaki, which is still in production. So this is a anthology anime that will encompass apparently 20 stories that were actually chosen by Junji Ito to be animated. There's a partial list here. So they're like stories from Tomie, Soichi, The Hanging Balloons, An Endurable Labyrinth, The Long Hair in the Attic, Bullied, Toontown. I mean, there's some good stories from Junji Ito here that are going to be adapted. My big thing is, like, I don't think there'll ever be a really good horror anime just because of how anime is.
Yeah, I don't know why horror anime just doesn't
suck.
Yeah, I honestly, we did an episode about this.
Yeah, we did.
And it's hard to, like, because a lot of horror anime, I think, lies in the actual, like, panels. Like, Junji Ito's crazed mind of, like, this is the shit that I thought of when I was a kid, walking to the bathroom in the dark. And I'm like, bro, me and you had different childhoods, because I definitely don't think about crazy fucking shit like this when I walk to the bathroom at night.
Incredibly distorted faces. The crazy thing about Junji Ito is, like, you're reading it and it's just like it's characters talking, and then you turn the page, oh my god, it's a deformed person.
Yeah, like, it's a lot of shock factor. And that's why Junji Ito is so good at horror manga. And it being translated into anime, it's just hard.
It is.
Because it's hard. It's hard to build that type of suspension with the type of storytelling that he does.
And I think just, like, anime design in general just does not lend itself to horror. I know that there's people out there that will probably disagree with me, but it doesn't. But you mentioned Junji Ito, like the dude. If you talk to him, you would never know that he makes some creepy ass horror manga.
Oh no, he's the nicest dude, man. He's so cool
He likes
and chill.
cats. He likes cats a lot. Now this is being released on Netflix. I believe January 19th, 2023 is when it comes out. Here's the kicker though. This is all being done by Studio Dean.
Oh no.
Let's go, Studio Dean. We believe in you. You can do it.
There's your kicker. That's all I got. But I wanted to point out this is coming out, and I think there's a lot of people that might mistake this for the adaptation of Uzumaki that is highly anticipated. It's probably my favorite horror manga out there. And it's not that. That is still in production. In fact, it's been indefinitely delayed as of the time of this recording.
Bro, it was supposed to come out like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been in development hell. But anyway,
and it's only 4 episodes too for Uzumaki. Sag.
Yeah, I know.
Sag.
Now, I do think they are like actually longer episodes, like 35 or 40 minutes, but it's 4 episodes, man. Anyway, next thing I want to talk about is another Netflix thing that's coming out. It's called Make My Day. And this is a movie that's coming out on Netflix. It's an anime original. It is full CGI. There is no trailer, at least as of the time of recording this. The reason I really wanted to talk about it is because like the one little like key art that's been shared for it and the description of it just gives me like almost John Carpenter's The Thing vibes.
Okay,
Which,
so
if it's anything like that, I'm here for it.
at first when you wrote this down, I was like, is it a Dirty Harry anime?
No, I watched that
punk.
though.
Make my day.
Just a Clint Eastwood anime? No, I'm here for that though.
So that I was like, I was hoping. I knew it wasn't gonna be, but I was hoping it was gonna be a spaghetti western anime.
Now, it is listed as a sci-fi thriller, and like I mean, the description of it is really short. I can read it. It just says, on a cold planet of ice and snow, mysterious creatures suddenly have appeared from the dark underground and have begun to attack the inhabitants. Can humanity survive the terror lurking beyond the horizon? I don't know. I just get John Carpenter The Thing vibes with this.
Oh, I remember seeing this trailer.
There's a trailer for it because I couldn't find one.
I swear I've seen this. I've seen a promo for this somewhere. I think if it's the one I'm thinking of. I thought it was a movie though, so it might be different.
It is a movie.
Okay, so I feel like I've seen this. I don't remember where. I do remember this because I don't remember if I was talking to you about it. Where I think we might have been talking about it. Like this looks like The Thing. I don't. Yeah. I swear I've seen this. I'm having deja vu right now, dude.
I guess I should say it's an ONA, but I think there's only one episode, so. I could be wrong about this. There's not a whole lot listed here. I just was really curious based on the one piece of art that I saw plus the description. So I'll definitely be checking this out. It will be coming out sometime in February of 2023.
I must be thinking of something.
CG.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of something else. The thing I'm thinking of is an actual anime. I swear there was an anime that came out that had the exact same premise. Where like this seems like The Thing.
Now there was an anime that came out. I want to say like 3 or 4 seasons ago. That I think took place in Antarctica, which is also where The Thing takes place.
Now I just want to watch John Carpenter's The Thing.
It's one of my favorite fucking movies ever.
And despite everyone else hating it, I liked the remake that was actually a prequel. I loved it.
It was alright.
I mean, yes, it didn't have animatronic The Thing, like the actual monster thing, like when it comes out and grabs the dude, and it's just like, oh my god, they built that as a rig. It was crazy. God, I love that movie so much. But anyway, moving on.
So the next thing I want to talk about is definitely a movie. Studio Trigger gracing our screens yet again with Gridman Universe. So this is
Trigger talked about this like when we're in the summer, right? When we're at Otakon.
Yeah, they did. So this is a theatrical sequel to both their anime series Gridman and Dynazenon. It is apparently going to bridge both of the stories together because in the trailer you can see characters from both of the series. I'm super looking forward to this because, number one, it's Trigger. I'm always excited anytime Trigger comes to us with anything. The director is Akira Amamiya, so that's another reason I'm really looking forward to it. And 3, I just genuinely enjoyed Gridman a lot.
I mean, I'm all for just mecha versus kaiju. Like, I'm always down for that, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I want thighs.
Rika is back with her big, fat, thick thighs.
Bro, calm down. She in high school, bro. We're gonna get arrested.
That sign can't stop me.
No, she was going to college.
She was going to college. That's what she told you. Anyway, this movie is coming out March 24, 2023 in Japanese theaters. I don't know as of the time of this recording if we're going to get a American release. I assume we will because we're getting a fucking American release of literally every other anime movie. So I guess look forward to that probably sometime summer or fall next year, I guess. Anyway, and then the last thing I want to talk about is another movie that I believe... Yeah, I was going to say it's coming out on Netflix, but it's not. It is coming out February 17th, 2023 in Japan. It's called Blue Giant. It's being done by Studio Nut, which is the studio behind Saga of Tanya the Evil.
Best studio.
Best studio name. And the reason I'm actually kind of halfway looking forward to this is because it is about one of my favorite things in the world, jazz.
Oh
I
god.
like jazz.
Oh god. It's
I'm
gonna be
looking
one
through-
of
I'm looking through
those.
the list. I got one more I want to talk about too before we end the
Okay.
episode.
But anyway, yeah, there's nothing else really to say about it. It's literally just about a guy who wants to become a really good jazz musician. And I'm fucking here for it because jazz is one of the greatest things ever invented. Anyway, that's all I got. John.
All right, Record of Ragnarok season 2 is coming out. I'm not sure if you guys watched season 1 on Netflix.
Nope.
I
anyone-
have not, but I heard it was okay.
I think that there's a lot of people that hate the anime. The manga is pretty funny, but it's literally Battle Tournament the anime. So the entire premise behind Record of Ragnarok is, all right, Ragnarok's happening, and the gods have decided humanity's had a good run, so it's time to judge them. So they take heroes from humanity to fight literal gods. That's it. That's the anime, and it's great.
This sounds
Like,
So wait,
stupid.
it's like Fate, but actual people?
Adam fights for humanity against, like, I believe he fights Poseidon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so shit like that. Just like famous
Okay.
people from humanity fight against gods, and it's. I like the anime because it's stupid fighting. Like, it's just crazy shit. Like the powers that some of the people have. It's like, what the fuck?
But do they throw galaxies at each other?
No, not yet. But
Not yet.
I know that I do remember that the people who read the manga didn't like the anime because it doesn't. The manga is actually really good. It's a really good fighting manga. Like, it's like if you like watching or reading, I should say, battle arc mangas. Like, I want to say Baki. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Baki has like
No,
tournament stuff, right?
Kengan Ashura. I'm thinking of Baki's different. Baki's hilarious. It's like JoJo's but fighting. It's JoJo's but for like super straight people. Seriously. But no, it's like Kengan Ashura. I don't remember. But it's like that one where it's a fighting tournament arc and it's just stupid. It's ridiculous fucking fighting where people are just like, it's over the top, and I just love it so much.
Okay. There is one last thing I want to talk about that I didn't write down, and that is Mononogatari. First of all, how dare you stand where he stood?
Mononogatari, right?
How dare you stand where legends stood and usurp their name?
I was looking at that and like I was like, wait, is that? And then I was like, no, it's spelled different. But I was so fucking confused when I was looking at it.
It's Mononogatari, like Araragi.
Araragi.
The one thing I will say about this is when this was first announced and they showed like the key art for it, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's Eren Yeager." The main character does not look like Eren Yeager. Y'all need to get your glasses checked. Anyway, I just wanted to bitch about the fact that the title is so different, so similar to.
Yeah,
the
when I saw
Monogatari
that, I was
series.
like, "Is Monogatari getting a different thing?" And I was like, "That doesn't look like anyone from Monogatari that I know."
I wonder how many people are actually going to go into it thinking that though.
Literally, one of the threads on AnyChart is this series similar to the Monogatari series.
Amazing.
I knew it. I also
Literally,
like how many
the other
different,
the other thread. Literally, where can I watch this in the Monogatari series? Bro, they're memeing hella hard.
Yeah. I also like how many different like synonyms for like the actual title there are. A tale of a thing, being a tale of a thing, some tale, story of something. Wow. Anyway, that's all we got. Unless anyone has any other things they want to talk about.
No, dear God, let's finish this.
All right. So before we actually do get out of here, I want to say something. This will be the last episode of the Anime Club After Dark podcast that goes out for 2022. Thank you all for watching or listening to us this year, and for those of you who've been around for years now, thank you as well. We've got a lot of new followers this year. Hoping to get even more next year. And we have some big changes coming to the podcast starting in January next year. So I look forward to that. I think those of you who have been around for a while are going to be very excited and pleased with some of the changes that we're making. And I just thank you everyone who has, followed us, made us as big as we are. And hopefully we can just continue that going forward into 2023 and beyond.
It's bigger. It's better. It's ACAD 2023. Look forward to it, folks.
I was tempted to make a Monster Jam reference. Sunday.
Oh, man. We didn't talk about Discount Spy Family. Dang.
Oh, the...
Buddy Daddies.
Yeah, Spy something. I don't know. Yeah,
Spy...
Discount.
Discount
Spy Classroom. Family. Spy Classroom. That's what it's called. Or
No. Buddy Daddies. Not Spy... Not that one.
Oh, I don't even know. What is Buddy Daddy? Buddy Daddies. That sounds...
Discount Spy
sexual.
Family. It's BL version of Spy Family.
Oh, fuck, I'm here for it. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, just thank you all out there that have made us as big as we are, even though we're still pretty small. And, yeah, we look forward to making some really cool stuff going forward. Do join us back here in a week, though, on January 2nd, where we will be doing something very special for a New Year's Day WTF that I think you all are going to absolutely love. Our pain will indeed be your pleasure, especially Natai's pain.
I'll be in Cali during that time.
You will. You'll be on remote location. Anyway, that's all we got. Thank you everyone for dropping in to listen to us. Check the description below where you can find links to Anime Club After Dark on Twitch, on social media, and on Discord. You can also check out our merch store. Any purchases you make there really, really help us out. With that, I've been your host, Alex, and I will see you next time. Say Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year!
Thanks, all.
God damn. Some of these anime are shit, John.
Oh, God. I know. Don Machi, God.
Ah, John, I'm gonna whoop your ass.